Hello my friends, welcome back to What the K, where we test out Korean beauty products to decide whether they're worth your time and money. Today we're going to be talking about the Neogen Dermalogy Green Tea Real Fresh Foam Cleanser. And if you know nothing about green tea and the supposed benefits for your skin, you definitely want to watch the rest of this video. Stay tuned. I found out about this product on the Asian Beauty subreddit on Reddit, and people were raving about how amazing it was, and I've been really curious about green tea and the effects of green tea on the skin, and I wanted to have an excuse to research more and also to share more information with you about green tea, and this is the perfect product for that. I did buy this on Amazon for $14.99 from Neogen, and they also have a cranberry and a blueberry available on Amazon. There is a cereal one that exists, but it's not on Amazon. I don't know where you could get it. You can also get this from Soco Glam. It was wonderful. I got to meet them at Generation Beauty in New York. Really, really nice people. A great source for getting Korean skincare products. You can also get this at Sephora and a website called Style Korean. It's $19 at each one of those places, but I'm noticing more and more people trying to support other companies other than Amazon, since Amazon's kind of taking over the world, but you will pay an extra $4 to get this from one of those sources, maybe even plus shipping. So, you know, it's one of those things. This is listed as being best for normal, oily, and combination skin. It's also supposed to be very good for sensitive skin. It is not recommended specifically for dry skin. On Sephora's website, it does say that it is a unique foaming cleanser containing fermented green tea extract to brighten and hydrate skin. It's supposed to be used as your second step in cleansing after a cleansing oil. Korean skincare routine is typically a double cleanse, so you use a cleansing oil, something oil-based, to remove makeup and dirt and all of that, and then you use a second cleanser in order to really clean the skin after you get kind of the uppermost layers of dirt off. For me personally, if I don't wear makeup, then I don't do an oil cleanse, but when I do wear makeup, I do an oil cleanse and then I do a regular cleanser. There are over 100 ingredients in this product, so it's very, very important to keep in mind the 1% rule, which basically means that they have to list in order all of the ingredients that comprise more than 1% of this product, but after 1% they can list them in any order. And basically when it comes to this product, when we're thinking about this, is let's say you make a 10-gallon bucket of this stuff and you put 1/4 teaspoon of an ingredient in it, then you can imagine how much is in this bottle, which is 160 grams, 5.6 ounces. You're not going to get very much of that ingredient. I mean, even if you put 1/8 teaspoon of an ingredient, you can say that it is in this product. So just kind of keep that in mind with 100 ingredients, and because of that, we're just going to focus on the first 10 ingredients and then one more that's in the top 20. So the number one ingredient in this is the Camellia Sensis leaf water, or the green tea, and the number 2 is the Camellia Sensis leaf. And if you look closely at the bottom, I'll do a quick close-up, there are actual leaves floating in the bottom of this, which I think looks really super cool. It's not it's got like this little indent here in the bottle, and down here it's just full of these different leaves. Hopefully you'll be able to see it, and I just think that looks really neat. I don't know if they actually do anything, but it's kind of cool. A little bit about that particular ingredient. There have been a lot of studies about drinking green tea and the anti-carcinogen effects of drinking it, but there's a lot less research on the topical application of it. The green tea leaf contains something called EGCG polyphenol, and the deal with that is they're known to be anti-carcinogenic, and also they have antioxidant abilities. There was a 2003 study published by the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry about this particular ingredient, and it demonstrated how green tea also works to reduce UV-induced inflammations, so sun damage. It's been shown to be an extremely effective ingredient for reducing redness and irritation associated with rosacea, which I thought was really cool, because I know people with rosacea really have trouble finding products that are specifically targeted to them that actually work. I don't have rosacea, so I can't speak to that, but definitely definitely check out the Asian Beauty subreddit. I will link it down below. And there are some testimonials from people that do have rosacea there. There was an anti-aging study done in 2005 with 40 women. And basically what they did was they gave them, they had them drink green tea, and they also had them topically apply a green tea based cream. And what they found was they really didn't see any differences with the women and their skin, but they did do a skin biopsy on the women, and what they found was the elastic tissue within the skin was very much improved. One thing about Korean beauty is, instead of, like, I feel like American beauty, we really focus on fixing what's already a problem. Where I feel like Korean beauty, it's more about preventative measures, about taking care of your skin so that it stays looking young and youthful rather than treating the wrinkles that are already there. You know what I mean? And I feel like this really seems to be going along the lines of that. The number 3 ingredient is something called soapwort, which is a natural cleanser that I found very interesting. There isn't a lot of information online about it, but I thought that was kind of cool. Lauric acid is number 7. It is the main fatty acid in coconut oil. It's for moisturizing, but it's also an acne fighter. And then we have something called Sapindus trifolatus. It is called soap nut extract, and it is a cleanser, and it is for skin conditioning. Again, not a whole lot of information on that. Number 9 kind of made me a little angry, to be honest. It just says fruit extract. Like, Neogen, what's going on? Fruit extract? There's thousands of fruits out there. Like, what do you mean fruit extract? What kind of fruit, man? Are you kidding me? Like, how do they even get away with putting fruit extract? Like, what? Really? So that was kind of irritating. Number 14 is the only ingredient of concern that I found that was even a little bit of concern. It's an irritation concern, and it's called cocamidopropylbetaine. And of course, not everybody's going to be irritated by it, but if you're sensitive to that particular ingredient, you definitely want to stay away from this because it is number 14. The last ingredient listed is fragrance. We don't know where in that 1% it falls. It obviously falls in the 1% total of the total product in here, but we don't know how much fragrance. So there is fragrance in here. I have been using this for about a week or so, a little less than a week. It reminds me of the hand soaps that have the foaming pump on them, and basically this, you know, it comes out like this. Let me smell it. It does have a very light kind of clean floral scent. It doesn't smell like green tea to me at all. When you put it on your face, the green tea scent really comes out a little bit more, but that is what it ends up looking like. And it feels really good on the skin. It feels very light and fluffy. Ever since I tried that, the whipped cream cleanser that I really like a lot, I've been using that a lot. I've been kind of into the foaming cleansers. I think they're a lot of fun. I think they feel good. Let me go ahead and wipe this off before I tell you a little bit more. When I've used this, it feels very smooth to go on, and then when you wash it off, I feel like there's a little bit of a tightening feeling, but definitely not as bad as a lot of cleansers. I feel like some cleansers, my skin just feels like, you know what I mean? That feeling where your skin's super dry. This does not make my skin feel like that. There definitely is a little bit of a drying feeling, but of course, once I follow it up with the rest of my skincare, I don't feel it at all anymore. It feels fine. So overall, I've been really enjoying this. One way that I test a cleanser is that I use a Shiseido facial cotton, and I put a little micellar water on it after I use the cleanser and see if there's any dirt on my skin. So when I've used this as like a single cleanse after not, you know, when I didn't use any makeup and I just used this. So when I've done that with the Shiseido facial cotton and the micellar water and kind of wiped it after cleansing, there's no dirt, there's nothing, the cotton pad is completely clean. So that leads me to believe that this is doing a really good job as a cleanser, and it makes me very happy, and it doesn't dry out my skin. The smell isn't super strong, and I've very much been enjoying it. I have nothing negative to say about this except for where they said fruit extract. I thought that was super vague and kind of irritated me, but other than that, it's been a great product. I've very much been enjoying it, and at this point, it is a recommend from me to you if you have the skin types recommended. Since they don't recommend it for dry skin, I would definitely say if you have dry skin, this probably isn't for you just because they don't recommend it for you. But if you have oily or combination or normal, then this is going to be a recommend from me to you. So I want to thank you so much for watching What the K this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I put out 9 videos per week, 5 makeup minutes Monday through Friday, and that's makeup news. Then makeup news on Sunday, that's the full-length makeup news show, and 3 other videos per week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those are typically review videos. So thank you again so much for watching, and mad love to you, and I will see you in a video soon.